What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny A, and I'm back at you guys with another video today. Hope you guys are all doing good on this Friday. So today we're gonna go and add up my dividends for this week. We're gonna go over my dividends for the month of February now that we ended the month of February and we're heading into March starting tomorrow. So we're gonna go over all my plays that I've got paid this week and add up every dividends, all the dividends up from the last couple of weeks. So keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure you do your own research before you invest into any stock or crypto. And if you are new to the YouTube channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. I would definitely like to continue growing this YouTube channel to keep on growing the community, sharing my investment strategies with you guys, and just showing you guys the progress. So thank you all so much for the support. So right now the portfolio is at $58,949, up $1,255 for the day. After hours, we're up $27.90. Now, not even yesterday, pretty much the whole week, and I believe last Friday, the market just has kept brutally pulling back. And luckily, I've had some margin to at least buy the pullbacks here. So I do use margin on my Robinhood portfolio. I know some people are, a little hesitant about using money, borrowed money. Technically, that's what margin really is. I'm using it. I'm not going crazy using all my margin. I'm using just a certain amount here in my portfolio. And I'm only buying on the pullbacks. So I'm not buying like $20,000 worth of one stock. I might just pick up like a share or two and, slowly build up my plays that way. So I've used $10,959 of margin, and Robinhood is allowing me to use $80,000 of margin. I do have a margin status of low risk, a 64.17% margin buffer. So that's good the way it is. So like I said, I usually buy on the pullbacks. If any of my plays are below my average cost, I try to pick up a couple of shares, or even if it's fractional shares. So YMAX, I'm at 919 shares now. YMAG, 425 shares. QDTE at 67 shares. And around these prices with YMAX, YMAG, and QDTE, I'm always buying more because, they're below my average cost. A lot of my plays right now are below my average cost. So I usually try to take advantage now that the market has pulled back a bit. So Tesla has been doing pretty bad. That's probably one of the worst positions I have right now, because it just, ever since I got in there, it just kept on pulling back, tanking, whatever. SPY T, QQQT are looking good. TSLP is a new play that I did add to the first week. So TSLP actually is doing better than Tesla. So TSLP is from Curve, and it tracks Tesla, kind of like TSLY from YieldMax, but you have better stability with TSLP. I'm actually up in TSLP. I'm up $7.40, 15 shares. And, like I said, I buy below that average cost. Right now, I'm above it, so I don't buy. Tesla, on the other hand, has been doing terrible for me. I have 138 shares. I'm down 29%, down $556. So, right now, for me, Tesla is at a buy because it's below my average cost, which is $13. But I don't know. I got to see what Tesla does. If it does a reverse split, I'm out of the play. I don't like having stocks that do reverse splits. I don't think it's good. You can't build up the shares. Some people think it's no big deal. I personally don't like it. SPY T and QQQT have been doing pretty good. I think they're paying out distributions next week. But we'll go over that in another video. And this video, I just want to focus on dividends for this week and for the month of February that I made. Did pick up more. I also added MSFY, which is another curve play. This one tracks Microsoft. 9 shares. I am down 0.29%. And then I believe that's about it. I did buy more shares of AAPY, now at 32 shares. NFLP as well, 46 shares now. And the other ones I'm basically just dollar cost averaging in there. All right, so that's just a brief, update on what I added to the portfolio. So let's go over my dividends for this week. So remember, we're going to focus on dividends from the 24th to the 28th. So let's start off with, I guess, FEPI, because that's the 27th. YMAX, the 21st, was last week. So FEPI gave me $43.26. And then we had AIPI, $51.36. 51.36. And then we had NFLP, which is from Curve and tracks Netflix, $32.30. So that's nice to see. So those three plays alone gave me $126.92. Those paid out yesterday. So today, Friday, tonight, I will be getting all of these up to QDTE. PSEC for $10.90 is going to be for March. So OXSQ gave me 30 cents, 0.30. Oh boy, sorry guys. Let me see if that was right. Yep. Okay, plus 0.30. And then we have NVDY, which was our highest payer this week, $564.74. That's insane. And 74 cents. So we're at 691. And then we got Phoebe, $26.10. And then YMAX, $73.65. And then we have YMAX, $121.04. And then the last play, QDTE, $15.66. Leaving me a grand total of $928.41 from YieldMax, Roundhill, Curve, and Rec Shares. So all of these plays are from YieldMax, Roundhill, Curve, and Rec Shares. So that's pretty insane. I think that's the most I ever made in 1 week, $928.41 from all those plays that paid this week. Now we're going to go to my notes, and we're going to add that to my fourth and final week. And we're going to see $928.41. And we're going to add that to the total so far, which is $1,850. $1,850.12, leaving me a grand total of $2,778.53 in dividends for the month of February. So I projected it was going to be lower this month, and that's exactly what happened. All right, so $2,778.53. Let's go to January. This is what I made last month, $3,098.37. So for February, it was like, what, maybe like 200 something dollars short from $3,098, around there. I'm taking a guess. $2,778.53. So you guys can see January was a good month. February we went down like 200 some dollars, or I think it might be, yeah, around there, maybe 200 some dollars. And then we're gonna see what March pays out. So unfortunately we didn't beat January, and that's what's gonna happen on some months. It might be lower than others. I mean, as long as we're making income in the portfolio, that's fine. That's kind of what I wanted with this portfolio. So we didn't pass January. February was a lower month. Next month, March, we're gonna see how the market decides to do. Whether we see some of these stocks pay better, we might have more pullbacks. I don't know. Depends on what You know, there could be some news that makes the market pull back even more. I don't know what the case would be. But in the meantime, around these price range, like with YMAX, QDTE, SPY-T, all of these plays, I buy more. That's the best thing I could really do to build up the portfolio, dollar cost average my way into picking up more shares. So next week, we are going to be focused obviously on YMAX, QDTE. Those pay every Friday of every week. And we are going to be looking at SPY-T, QQQT for, I believe they're paying out next Wednesday or something like that. And TSOP will be paying next Thursday. So we're going to see what TSOP pays out with SPY-T and QQQT, YMAX, QDTE. And we also got Yield Max. Yield Max, we're going to be focusing on third week plays, which I have here, Coney and Nefli. All right, so Coney and Nefli, we're going to see what those two from Yield Max pay out. I don't think Coney is going to be a really good one. It might be pretty crappy. Maybe 80 cents. I don't know. Could be lower than that. 60 cents, 65. I don't know. Nefli, you know, it didn't have, you know, a great month. It was okay. I'm still up in the play, but I don't know what, that one might be a low payer as well. So those are the plays we're looking at for next week. Coney, Nefli, SPY-T, QQQT, TSOP, and YMAX, QDTE. So those are the ones that are paying out next week. We're going to see what those pay out. So definitely, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe so you can follow me to see what I get paid. If you also follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, check out the links down below. If you guys want to sign up for Robinhood, definitely check out my link down below, and you guys get the free stock. So over $900 in dividends for the month of February, $928 to be exact. And so far, let me add these up so far. Total so far in dividends this year, we made $3,098 plus $3,098 and 37 cents. We've made $5,876.90. So we'll add that here. $5,876, 876 and 90 cents. All right, guys. So over $5,000 in dividends so far for 2025. Let's see what March brings us. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully we, you know, break over 3,000. Now that I'm buying more shares, it could be possible, and I'm using a little bit more margin. So obviously the dividends pay back the margin. It pays the interest as well. And whatever is left off, it's either to reinvest or I could use it for whatever. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And we'll see what next week brings out. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.